Correction, you should have heard of me, especially now that you're here. So before you are the islands that you need to manage, if you can. The 5 deaths. Jeez, if only there had been 5. Okay, this is as good a place as any to begin. Isla Matanceros. It's relatively stable. Yeah, you can get your feet wet here, and you should, because diving into the deep end of the pool is where the big, angry, hungry things are, and you want to be ready before you try that.
I'm Cabot Finch, Public Relations and Crisis Management, and I'm here to help you. You'll start by building a Hammond Creation Lab.
Alright, what's up guys?
We've
It's
already
Mr.
started
Squid.
on an
Oh,
enclosure
never
for
mind.
You should
Getting
just attach it to
interrupted.
the side. But watch out for dinosaurs. Just kidding.
Now back to the intro. What's up guys? It's Mr. Squid and welcome to a new series on Jurassic World Evolution. This is a pretty cool game. I haven't played it in a while, so I'm probably gonna have to get used to the controls again, but I got pretty far in another world and I just overwrote that world, so this is the only one I've got now. But yeah, let's see if I remember the controls for this. Alright, enclosures, Hammond Creation Lab. Let's see if we can get a good spot to place this. Can I put it anywhere else? No. They're making me put it here, so let's put it as far this way as possible. Alright, that's too far. And a little bit closer. There's good.
Let's focus on what you're here to do, which is dinosaur facilities on the islands we call the 5 Deaths. Actually, Las Cinco Muertes, because Spanish is the lingo of choice around here.
I'm wondering how to switch, like,
You'll
down.
need to connect it to the pre-existing network of paths in the power grid.
Alright, I think it was just, not letting me do anything else because, that
Now
was my
comes the
mission.
real test, incubating a dinosaur. You'll start with a Struthiomimus. Select the creation lab and pick a hatchery bay. There's enough genome data for your first viable dinosaur.
Alright. So, select this. Let's get a Struthiomimus for
Machinations of the
$35,000.
ambitious, undoing extinction, playing with nature's laws. What can possibly go wrong?
Come on, Doctor. You know we've learned so much and invested even more in our Jurassic operations since the last time.
Yes, Mr. Finch, yes, the last time. There's always a last time. And a next.
Let's hope the disaster doesn't strike. And it did successfully incubate, so we can release our friend the Struthiomimus.
Life. It begins. The most precious moment. The result of incalculable actions and reactions, trials and errors, genetic mutations and unknowable combinations, chaos, all leading to a living, breathing, thinking being, an entity, distinct and unique, and now we, you, just manufacture them. So, well done, I guess.
So, I'm wondering what I should call this guy. Type in chat any name suggestions, because I can, I believe, change its name. Yes, I can. Paycaz 101 says that one boy has coconut milk. And, we've also got a suggestion for a name, Speedy Boy, which I'm good with. And exactly how it was typed. And he's just fine as it is, but I do
The Hammond
believe...
Foundation has 3 main areas of interest: security, entertainment, and science. I've already nudged the heads of each division to reach out to you personally. They'll offer opportunities and incentives for you to be part of their team. Choose one of their contracts. It'll help you develop your facility.
Alright, do we want... entertainment, science, or security first? Type in chat which one you think we should go with. Which division should I go with? Alright, we've got a suggestion for science, so we'll go with that one.
This is our new Director of Operations.
I'm aware, Cabot. I'm Dr. Dewar. I run the science division of our operation. Okay, you're going to need to build your reputation in the science division. Not easy with me around, but you'll manage. That means managing our dinosaur population
Challenge
and seeing
accepted.
that they are flourishing.
Alright, so build, connect, and power an expedition center, and I get $250,000 for doing that, plus it helps me.
Contracts can be requested from the division heads inside the control room. Complete these to increase your reputation and gain additional revenue to keep expanding your park.
The graphics are awesome. Alright. Expedition Center. Let's see if we can't squeeze this in somewhere over here. Nope. Where's the edge of this place? Here, right? Terrain constraints, we're getting obstructed. Oh, we had a good placement. For just a second there. There we go.
So, one more thing. Your reputation. Your rep, quote unquote. Keep an eye on it, okay? If you have a solid reputation with a division, you're more likely to benefit from them. Financially, I mean. But, like life, it's a balancing act. Each division is vying for your attention, and if they don't get it, they tend to take it personally.
Oh, I think first they should stop being such sissies and taking it
People
super
think money makes the world go
personally.
round, but they're wrong. Contracts make the world go round, my friend. Obligations and commitments. Complete a contract and your rep with the science division will increase. Meaning you'll be able to take on more complex and challenging missions.
Nice. It appears we have some notifications. Alright, seems we have
I've got an interesting opportunity for you to
acquire
consider.
50%
It will
genome
allow
for
us to work together
Triceratops.
to create life. Pure life. If you've been listening to Dr. Malcolm, then you know how important this is to us. And to me.
Yeah, I'll do that.
An expedition center will allow you to send dig teams around the world in search of new dino fossils. DNA can be extracted from these fossils, which our scientists can then turn into living, breathing dinosaurs. And that's our true lifeblood.
Nice.
I knew you were my kind of person. Inquisitive, driven, and I knew you couldn't resist this opportunity. So let's get started.
It's first,
Together,
before we get
can create
started,
a
get
more
rid of these
authentic
notifications.
version of our dinosaurs. That means a complete genome. And I think you are up to the challenge. Don't disappoint.
Oh, joy, we have a disease as well.
Good! Your first expedition team is out. They'll bring back what they find to the fossil center for extraction.
Nice. But for now, how's this guy doing?
Your
Oh,
job is
he's
simple,
starting to
really.
starve.
Create dinosaurs
That's
which
not
attract
good.
visitors
We
to your
need to-
facilities, brings in capital, money, huh? Which means you can do more research to build better facilities and create more dinosaurs, and there you go. A circle of life, development and resources, nature and commerce. See? Simple.
I'm Claire Deering, and I've been on these islands before. On Isla Nublar, I made some mistakes, and I've tried to set them right. I believe in what we're doing, and I believe in these dinosaurs.
Speedy Boy is speeding over
Like
here.
us, different dinosaurs require different diets. Make sure to place the correct type of feeder in an enclosure. I'm a red meat man myself.
Yep. Dispense once now. All right. Oh, the expedition's just arriving back now. Perfect. We'll have some fossils to analyze, but there's
The research
some
center
research
lets you
that
improve
we
your
can
park
do.
in various exciting ways. New buildings, upgrades, and more await.
View the researching we can do.
You should extract genomes from fossils that have been collected inside your fossil center. That will increase the amount of viable data you have to create
hookworms.
dinosaurs.
We want to be able to keep our dinosaurs alive, so let's probably stop that. Oh, that's a lot of stuff. Triceratops, Struthiomimus, Carnotaurus, and Edmontosaurus.
The fossil center lets you extract DNA from fossils and amber in order to create new dinosaur genomes. Exciting!
Nice. And this I think we can sell. Yes, indeed we can. And the challenge that I've been set is, or the, oh, I'm losing money every minute. That's not good. Let's pull this stuff off. Get rid of the notifications. There's going to be a lot of this. So prepare yourselves. And hookworms, there we go. But with the expedition center, we want to send out another expedition. Probably to there. But over here, we need to get some more Struthiomimuses.
Hey, I'm Isaac. I've been hearing good things about you. I'm in charge of the entertainment division here. What good is the world's greatest show if no one sees it? Don't answer. That's rhetorical and painfully obvious. What I'm saying is that we need people in our parks. Fill up our facilities with warm bodies. Numbers bring revenue, excitement, and opportunities.
And that contract went right hand in hand with the other one, so I'll be able to complete both contracts at once. Dinosaur ready to release. And let's get this guy out.
A Struthiomimus. Interesting. Another dinosaur that furthers the case of a direct linkage to our modern birds. We are making great strides so far. I believe I may be on the cusp of something wondrous, and I have you to thank, at least in part, for where I find myself. Now we need to incubate, hatch, and house our dinosaur. Then we will know if our efforts will have been worth it.
Well, we're getting a bunch of Struthiomimuses out here.
Take a bow. You've earned it.
And it is time to incubate a Triceratops, except I probably would want to get it a bit higher, because if the chance is too low, it could fail. And we don't really want that. Oh, is there... Oh yeah, I have to click on it. And there's another dig that's just arrived back with some more Triceratops fossils. Wonder how much of the genome we have yet. 52%. So at one point later on in the future, I'll be able to make all of these. And won't it be an exciting time? But look at these guys. They're just talking with each other. And now they're leaving the fold. And has the fossil finished? Yes, it has. Let's see if we can't get this a bit higher. But I think we'll try and incubate our first Triceratops to release it. Let's see where we could send an expedition. Triceratops, Struthiomimus, Edmontosaurus, Ceratosaurus, Edmontosaurus, and Struthiomimus. But then we've got some over in Europe, Ceratosaurus, and this one, Huanginosaurus, whatever that means. But oh, I can't stop it. Drat. I was gonna see if I couldn't send it to one with a Ceratosaurus. Oh, look at him sleeping, he's so adorable. Wonder what they're gonna do next. Oh, I think it's past its threshold. I think it's gonna succeed. I think we're gonna have a Triceratops. But I do need some names for these two Struthiomimuses. Oh, we have a suggestion for the Stegosaurus. Stegosaurus. Fliffernut. And I guess we can name it that. But any name suggestions that you have for the other two Struthiomimuses, put them down in the comments. Oh, That majestic roar.
Our new specimens, sorry, dinosaurs, are meeting expectations. But we want them to thrive. That's your next assignment. Making sure our specimens are properly cared for. In other words, dinosaur welfare.
The difference with dinosaurs is that they have no point of reference to understand humans, so don't expect much in the way of thank yous.
I've been monitoring what you've been up to with great interest, and I'm a little disappointed that Dr. Dua came to you for this assignment instead of bringing me into the loop as she should have done. I'll discuss this with her later.
Let's see if we can't get a ranger station. ACU ranger station. This is what we need, and we can place anything down over can it be placed here? No, that's not outside buildable area. I don't know what you're talking about. Over here? No? Alright. I guess we can put it here, maybe? Terrain constraints. Alright, we're gonna have to modify the terrain. So, landscaping, land, and flatten, probably? Let's flatten out this area so it can be a bit better suited for the ranger station to arrive, and then smooth it out so it doesn't look super out of place, and maybe this will be enough
The
for
Science
it.
Division
Oh,
is
what's
always
this?
on the lookout for ways to improve our bottom line.
A small or medium herbivore fossil. And I think that's still going to be too big. Yep. Still waiting for some name suggestions that are, good to be on this channel. And let's see if it'll work now. No, not more terrain constraints. Really? Really? Let's remove some trees so we can better see the land we're working with. So it's back here, it appears. Oh wait, no, that's bringing it down. We don't want to do that. Is this gonna work now? For the fourth attempt, I think this is. Terrain constraints again. Is this more suiting for you? Picky ranger station, why can't you just build an extra pillar downward?
I'd suggest making the most of any downtime. You know, send out expeditions. Get the squares to research something. Make me a coffee, that sort of thing. Cream and 2 sugars.
I will not be making you a coffee. FYI. No, not demolish. I don't want to break anything. There's these slight variations in terrain that just need to get fixed in order for it to all work. And is this gonna be it? We got another name suggestion. Takil, but pronounced Tukil. Apparently it's one of Huku Kanu's sons. I'm wondering where's there a terrain constraint? There it's obstructed. Am I gonna have to, like, break some roads to fit this in? Is it too big? Let's see if this will work. Actually. Let's get rid of these. And then there should be room. There we go. And hopefully that pole isn't in the way of a road. Alright. And it wasn't. There's a bit of an uneven road, but you know, the people can deal with it. I wonder what our income is looking like. That's not where we see the income. It's on this one. We're getting 5,000 per minute. Not entirely preferable, but we'll go with it. No power. Oh yeah, that's because there's no substation over here. No, there's not. And there we go. Now, once that's done, there should be power. I wonder what the Triceratops genome's at now. 58. Fossils. Oh, we need more Triceratops fossils. So back to that dig site. How's this guy doing? He's comfortable, which is good. So's that guy. Roaming, 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 and roaming. How's this? 7 out of 10. So it seems like we're doing pretty well. Expedition for a small or medium herbivore fossil. That's gonna be happening once the Triceratops one gets back in how long? Around
This
2
is
minutes.
Lambert, head of security.
Yours, theirs, and mine. Welcome to the islands. So here's control, while simultaneously encouraging instinctive behaviors. Because these animals have potential as combatants. Look, everyone's fear object, myself included, is to have these animals running free and loose in the park. But we can't exploit them globally without taking some chances.
Alright. Let's accept that. You've got to genetically modify a Triceratops. Which, can we do that yet? Modify genome. What increases attack? That does, and the goal is to get it at an attack of 51. Oh no, I didn't want to do that. Cancel. So we're gonna have to apply the tooth hardness gene. And that would be at what percent? 57%. So not bad. How much would it cost to incubate it? $241,000. And is that... Yep, there's the expedition coming back. And that's that. Contract complete.
That
Ooh,
was some amazing work. You have
it's
my
a really
thanks.
good one. Maximum. How long does it have left? 30 seconds. Or 40 seconds, it's closer to, I guess. You guys can head to this Ceratosaurus place. Got a scientist here walking around, acting like a part guest, pointing at stuff to no one. And I don't think this is an open path for visitors, but you know. I wonder. Finances, yeah, that stuff, but poor variety, poor satisfaction.
Responsible management of our animals is key, as is creating a safe environment for our visitors.
I could guess injuries, none. Just guess satisfaction. Oh yeah, we don't actually have anywhere to view a dinosaur at, so enclosures, viewing gallery. We need to install one of those. And how's circuit turning constraints there? There we go. So we'll get that put in there and then get power to it. Throw in a substation right there. And connect that to the power grid. So then our guest satisfaction will go up. Husk rules just typed a question mark in the chat. What are you wondering? if it's a question that I can answer, I would like to know, because donut. What about donuts? Why are they yummy? There's a lot of sugar in them, that's why. Another fossil dig has returned, and we've got a very good, a 4-star, Ceratosaurus fossil, I guess you could say. Alright. Incubate a Triceratops with 70% genome. Oh, it's at 67. So close. But new creature available, the Ceratosaurus. But we do need to go back here to get some more Triceratops fossils, so we can get them to 70%. Now that sounds cool. And where's our Struthmimuses? Seems like they're talking with one another, and then the Triceratops is over there. Fossil Center. I'm assuming. Yep. It is done, and let's get working on this Triceratops fossil so we can get to that 70% DNA threshold, so then I can incubate and release a Triceratops with the 70%. Oh, he's sleeping. So cute.
This new contract could prove valuable to the security division.
Alright. I'll do that. Let's do an Edmontosaurus expedition there. Less than a minute remaining. Research. We need to get working on some research. Building upgrades. Fossil Center. Inventory space. Success rate. Ranger station stuff. Accuracy. Reload speed. And scheduling. Enables one additional task to be assigned to the ranger teams at upgrade stations. Probably gonna go with accuracy. Insufficient fossil. We've got too many fossils for them to return.
So you've got dinosaurs your guests want to get up close and personal with? The thing is, they can't. Construct facilities to increase visibility and keep visitors the right side of the safety glass.
And that's what I did with this place. So I'm now wondering, still at poor satisfaction, food, drinking, fun, and shopping. Variety penalty of 10. Yeah. Really, it's just the variety that's bringing me down. I need to get,
I wasn't sure about this contract, but no matter. The higher-ups are pleased, so you should be as well.
incoming transmission. Quiet
Lambert here.
50%.
I've got a new assignment that I think is perfect for your skill set. Give it a once over, then let me know if you're interested.
I'll do it. Let's get 50% at Montosaurus genome.
As you can imagine, the animals in the various facilities are constantly probing for weaknesses in our security systems. They're smarter and more devious than people give them credit for. But I refuse to underestimate their capabilities. That's why I'm always testing and evaluating our security protocols and barriers. And this is where you come in.
I've got to give this guy Lambert his due. He actually sees these animals as both opportunity and threat.
I'm gonna need you to extract enough DNA from fossils to incubate and hatch a dinosaur. This is the first phase of this mission. Carry on.
Alrighty then. So, we just have to wait till this expedition's done, and then we'll be able to complete that mission. And we've got to be working on clearing up some space in here. Let's see how these guys are doing. Research complete. Ranger station has an upgrade available. Let's go check it out. Let's add a new ranger team. So we have 2 cars. Oh, do I have to get the achievements all over again, or? Ranger team accuracy. Let's get 2 of those. No power. Down here. That doesn't matter. You can
It looks
just...
like you've run out of power. That's not good. Build more power stations or increase your output.
Yes, I know.
I'm Owen Green, Owen to my friends. I've seen things I'd rather not talk about, but it hasn't dampened my commitment to the dinosaurs. The raptors more generally, and me and Blue specifically. We have a special relationship, like what I have with Claire. Less complicated. Anyway, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well. And our expedition has been completed. We will now be able to get that 50% genome. And let's release this Triceratops. A thing of beauty.
I see you've hatched a Triceratops. Might be cute now, but that's only gonna last for about a week.
I mean, it's a
This
full-grown
dinosaur
adult.
gives us something new to study,
Oh,
evaluate, and figure out how to bring under
there's
control if
alphas
required.
now.
Every day has its challenges, huh?
There's been some updates
Okay.
since I last
Next, you'll need
played.
to incubate the animal in a Hammond creation laboratory before
Maybe
releasing
it's
and
like the
housing
one
it in
with
an
the most
enclosure.
attack.
You'll also want to make
It's
sure
the
we've
alpha.
got an ACU presence on this island. Without exceptional security, nothing else here would be possible. That's our mandate. And on Isla Madanceras, you're showing the rest of us how it's done. You're deserving of this reward.
Oh no, not Ranger Station. ACU. Wait, what? I can build that. So I wasn't getting terrain constraints from that, but I was from... Alright, you know what? Just go with it, I guess. But I do need to get some increased power out, increased output on that. But how close are we to getting that done? Less than a minute remaining. Welcome back, Paycaz 101.
New day, new show, new contract. You are definitely gonna want to check it out.
Successfully incubate a carnivore. Sure.
For you, a contract like this should be no sweat whatsoever. Just hatch a few of the little things, okay? And anyway, at that size, they're all cute.
So, am I going to be able to do this now? Not improved. Output hasn't finished yet. There we go. Now it's finished. And that's our power problems gone away. And reload speed for the ACU center is what? Or the ACU. That's this one. And then release an Edmontosaurus. And what would be the Edmontosaurus's needs for social? What are their social needs? That data will be available after first incubation. I'm gonna make 2 just in case. Let's fly around. Just have a good time. Incubation failed. What? No. Oh, that's $170,000 wasted. Let's try again. No, not that. This. Oh, that's a cool sound. The Alpha. easing away. And we've got a dinosaur ready to release. It has to have been released in order for all that to happen. Let's just wait for that to finish. In the meantime, let's get other stuff started, our work started on. And I think I'm going to need to save my money for a little bit, because I'm down to less than $500,000, and that's not good. And I say save my money while I'm about to go spend a bit more on building a little exiting pen. Build obstructed. Was there a dinosaur too close to it? And a gate. One on this side and one on this side. So then I can put a fence down the middle of this, and we can have an herbivore pen on this side and a carnivore pen on this side. And then it'll be looking super cool. And let's actually get that started right now. And there we go. So there's water and land on each side. These guys are always super happy with the amount of land they've got. And both of these are ready for release. Let's watch this guy.
Our job, no, our mission in raising these animals is to provide an environment for them to thrive. Your habitat is too small for them.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased...
Right. This next bit is gonna sound a little crazy because, frankly, it is. But we are gonna encourage one of the dinosaurs to breach our containment grid. We'll then react and see if our procedures and personnel are up to the challenge.
Yes. So at this point, I'd like to take back everything I just said about this guy.
So we're gonna open the gate for him. I think that's what that's
This dinosaur,
meaning.
the Edmontosaurus, was originally uncovered at a site in Canada. I'll let you guess where. The T-Rex thinks these are delicious, and who's to argue?
Watch your tail there, mate.
You and I make a great team. I present the contracts, you complete them, everybody wins. So how about we rack up another win?
Alright,
huh?
with this Edmontosaurus, let's... Alright, he's trying to break out, but let's see if he'll exit without that.
The ACU, or Asset Containment Unit, should be your first port of call to bring down a rampaging dinosaur.
ACU, add task. Trank that dino. And now let's just quickly, if we can, close this gate.
Okay, we have our runner. Time to tag him and bag him. We're using less than lethal, but remember, that dinosaur doesn't know this is just supposed to be a drill. So watch your back.
Alright,
While I
let's
understand
shoot this
we
guy.
need to keep our security as sharp as possible, this is not the way I would go about doing it.
You have
Let's
a
hope he
problem
doesn't
with
kill
how we keep you
anyone
safe,
while
Doctor.
I'm
happy to
missing
discuss it
terribly.
at a later time. Right
Oh,
now,
how'd that not
we have
hit?
our hands full.
And how'd that not hit? You guys saw that, right? How'd that not hit? I'm getting robbed. The good thing is there's no people this way. Oh, he moved. And how'd that not hit? I'm getting cheated so much. You know what? I'm just gonna let the professionals deal with it. Oh no. Yes! People didn't die. And we'll get this guy back in here. And if I am to be correct, we don't have any... Yeah, it's poor safety, but guest injuries are at none, which is perfect. Okay, variety, okay, welfare. Yeah, the welfare's probably gone down because he was agitated. Okay, so they can handle themselves with only one being there. And it sounds like the Struthamimuses are socializing a bit. Let's see if we... Oh, it's too expensive. We'd have to save for a little bit longer. I wonder what profits am I at? Ooh, 46,000. That is good. And once this guy hits the ground, we will be all good for this mission, unless he has something else he wants me to do. And that is it. Mission success. Storm Defense Station now available.
And that's the job finished. True and square. Look, the thing is, we're still learning where our boundaries are when it comes to keeping these animals under control. God knows they're working out ways to exploit our weaknesses. Guess we'll find out who gets to the limits of our abilities first. Us or them. Ever vigilant.
And that's always been the challenge of the Jurassic industrial complex. Exploitation versus security. The immense potential for profit and for violence.
Whew. And with that, I think we are going to call it a day. But, as always, thank you all for watching. If you did enjoy the video, do leave a like. It helps me know that I'm doing something right and that you enjoy this content and want to see more of it. As this was the first episode of Jurassic World Evolution, your likes and dislikes are going to mean all the more to this, to let me know if you want to see this series continue, or if it's not, or if it's one of the minor series that you would prefer to only see once in a while and not be added to the main ones that I do. But, again, thanks for watching. Hope you guys all have a very nice day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.